Welcome to
Unlocking Us with
me. With Whitney
and Monica. Woo woo. We were slow with it.
just a little bit. Always a little slow.
Hey guys.
What's good today?
What's good today is that we look cute.
Black girl magic.
Boo. So we're gonna wrap up this real quick, okay? Because we try to get in these streets.
The streets are open.
Open.
It's open. I've been vaccinated. So these streets are open.
Yeah.
It's close to midnight.
And if we start to acting kind of funny.
All I'm saying is it's been a month.
It's been a month.
And nothing has grew. I ain't got an extra tail.
That's what's up.
Nothing like that. So that vitamin C shot was great.
Some of y'all got vitamin C shots maybe, and some didn't. I know that from every person that I've heard, that second round of shots takes people out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was very tired after that second shot.
And then
very fatigued.
I've seen the Johnson can possibly give women blood clots, thrombosis, all that.
The Johnson & Johnson is only 65% effective though.
Ooh, see? And then the Pfizer can give you blood clots.
Yeah.
Also, well, both of them, thrombosis or however you say that is the same thing. Oh, and then also it can give you herpes, possibly. I'm like, I'm gonna wait on that.
I'll be damned. If I get herpes from a shot and not a penis, at least make it worth a while. Yeah.
I'd rather get it from a shot from a penis because
that's a dirty dick.
I'm a chocolate style saute with onions and bell peppers.
You got the herp.
You got the what?
Mother.
It's gonna be real Lorena Bobbitt up in this.
I'm just saying, all this time I avoided herpes and then I get it from a shot. If you don't get your feet off my leg, I don't like grown people feet. Oh, I can't move it. You just gonna sit there and keep it there.
See?
So annoying.
See? That's how I feel about people's feet
gosh.
on my carpet. See?
And how you gonna tell in front of your parents? It better not be funky. So now they think that I typically have funky feet.
No.
Yeah, they probably talking about me in the car.
No.
We got funky feet.
They know that I'm particular about my stuff. Even my mama knows it. I get it from her. So, what we talking about today?
We are talking about people playing victim and how to hold yourself accountable.
Ooh, answerability.
You had to sing that. You had to sing that part. But no, yes. Holding yourself accountable, taking responsibility for your actions and where you are in your life. Because it's not always everybody's out to get you.
No, the world is not out to get anybody. It's all right here. It's all right here. And it's also it's right here and also in us taking the responsibility for the behaviors that we exhibit that may be perceived as things that don't jive with other people. So that's what we're going to be getting into today, guys. And then we're going to be starting off with talking about last 2 weeks when we were with you guys, we talked about, losing DMX. And then within less than a week or so, we lost 2 more legends. We lost Black Rob, and then we lost Shock G. And so
the hip hop community is getting hit
hard.
And I'm not liking it. I don't want to come back in 2 weeks and we have to talk about
somebody else.
Yeah.
Can we lose some country singers or some shit? I mean, I love country too, but can we lose some country singer shit?
Even the shit out, please.
I mean, Indy.
George Strait still kicking it.
I mean, at the end of the day, depending on, your indoctrination, We never really die. We're all energy. So whatever y'all out there doing, wherever y'all at, wherever, keep sending more people with talent and just, watch your breaths, please. Because y'all see what's going on
in these streets that we're trying to get into.
I ain't trying to get into. We're trying to get into peaceful,
the safe
joyful,
streets.
Compassionate streets. Streets with smiles and
done
love.
by 11 p.m. streets.
I am old too, and Roman always been making fun of me like I was going to step out earlier this week because I was off yesterday. So I was like, oh, let me go out Thursday. And I was like, no, got home and just works with it.
I mean, sometimes.
I just prefer being at home sometimes. And in the same token, I also like to be in the streets. So it just really depends on my energy. But I'm very spontaneous. And so if I'm in the mood to, boom, let's go do something, and I have the ability to do so, that's what I do. Like, I hit you up the other day. She was talking about she had a movie night. I was like, nope, I'm not having a movie night. And then the next day, I'll be free the next day. Cool. Hit her up. What, you want to come over for movie night? I'm like, nope. I want to go out in the streets.
I just couldn't do the streets.
She couldn't. So I didn't do the streets either. And when I say the streets, I'm talking about going to a restaurant to eat
and drink. That's the street. Like,
I'm not talking about like let's go to the clubs and let's go. I can give you that once a month, possibly. If it's daytime, I can give it to you. Maybe like every other week if it's daytime.
Love a good day party.
Shh, we did it 2 weeks ago. We about to go do it right now as soon as we finish with y'all. So, before we start also, this Yeti was gifted to me by Aunt Kathy. She should have brought hers.
She didn't tell me to bring mine.
Wow, we gotta tell her to do stuff though. Like,
how would I know?
Because you should know.
How would I know?
You should just know. That's when we should have the cue for that song. How would I know? And then be like, bitch, you drink. That's how you're supposed to know.
Well, I'll know for next time, but
because I don't know how we supposed to hit these streets and how I'm supposed to, walk around with my Yeti.
You're gonna get arrested. You gonna take that into places?
No, I'm gonna leave it in the car, but
that's drinking and driving.
Bitch, stop trying to play for the people like you don't drink and you don't drive.
I sip
you drink
and
before
stir.
You drive. And sometimes you drink before you drive.
Well, I mean,
and sometimes you drive while she drinks. And sometimes she sleep while she drinks.
No, that's not true.
You don't sleep while you drink?
Sleep and drink? Oh, okay, because you don't sleep and drive. Because for one, it does that too.
And when you hit the people.
I ain't never hit nobody. So much cap.
I'm over here capping.
But
these muscles ain't. Oh, got 'em. What?
The beach is that way. You want tickets to the gun show?
Which one? Let me know.
General admission, VIP. Okay.
Now, if only I could get the same phonetic structure. Is it phonetic structure? Your body? Kinetic. Structure on my legs. Like, I got structure. Like, I'll show you my legs one other day. But the majority of my weight goes there. So, I just have to a little bit more. That's all. I wish I had a video that Roman sent me. I'm putting you on blast. Of me and you. Did he send it to you by chance?
No.
Okay, it was two cute little monkeys. And then like this, like one looking at the other one. He's like, that's you. And the other one was looking at the other like, and that's Winnie on your podcast. She listening to you while you just talking. Like, I died. I hollered.
Why we gotta be monkeys though?
I mean, that was cute. I don't care what they was. It was what he was saying. He was to my IG. It was what he was saying behind them. It was like the monkeys really looked like one was like listening to. I'm like,
Valid point. Valid point.
I was like, you ain't shit.
That's hilarious.
Yes. All the time. So, we would like to play a little music for y'all. We don't own the rights to this music.
We don't own it.
We don't own it. But we do motherfucking. Who's that? What? If you see something else, like me, these pants is ill.
They like, whoa.
Whoa. Town she was old. Had me fucked up in the head. I'm in whoa. Both the bitch diamonds and pearls. I'm in whoa. I'm only nigga bouncing my nose like whoa. Well, got my bankroll on y'all niggas like whoa. Hey, nope, it's sweet. More so, I rip your torso, I live the fast life. Come through in the porch, so like my nigga, like yo, nitro. It's a record, my friends. I'm not trying to get you all. Whoa.
That was always weird. Do it, baby.
What?
If I call it this chair, oh, we go viral. That shit will be funny.
Doing at the room.
The image and the style that you used to. I look funny. But you don't make that money, see. Forgot around. I'm the new fool in town. By the underground. Let me introduce myself. Like my oatmeal lumpy. Lumpy oatmeal is disgusting.
Yo, let me talk to you about how me and Roman got into arguments about how I used to make my oatmeal lumpy and slimy, and he liked it dry and lumpy.
I like the slime.
Me too! That's where she at. With a milk at.
Yeah!
When you know how to make oatmeal from scratch. Not box. But you know, that's that white milk.
That's your Caucasian side.
That's his German Horgan Dorsch. Got nothing but love for Mr. Mason. Don't come for me either.
This is my motion right here.
Yeah.
It goes with anything. It really does. You can do it slow.
And then you can back it up. Hey, reverse.
Oh, you can reverse. Reverse it. The thing down. Flip it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get into this. We're going to keep playing music in the background as always.
All right, let's talk about these people who play victim.
Y'all know some of them mother truckers.
Everybody knows a victim. What we call.
You know what? I think in my I was about to speak for the masses, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to speak for. I don't know if I've ever played the victim role. I'm sure that I have, because I think that anybody can play the role.
Yeah, I mean, I think I play victim to myself, like I internalize it. But as far as going out,
why would somebody do that to
I
me?
cannot believe.
I'm so nice to everybody.
Why my hair is so thin? Like, why? I have good genes. Everybody in my family has good genes, but why don't I have good hair? But I internalize it. Yeah. So people though who typically play the victim are trying to justify how they abuse people.
Uh-huh.
They are manipulating others. They're seeking attention, deflecting accountability. So, I mean, all a lot of factors that a lot of people do. Like, I hear that a lot. Like, everybody, like, I'm not going to say anything, but
I will. Say what you about to say.
No.
Let me drop the name.
So, there's a person that's always like, woe is me.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, but drama always seems to follow you. So, who's the common denominator in this scenario, in this fraction?
You know what I'm saying?
So, what is it that you are doing to contribute
Right.
to everybody doing you wrong? And
Right.
you need to pay attention to people who don't have good relationships with other people.
Hey, and yeah, keep going. I was gonna say,
Like, you got those people that are like, oh, I don't kick it with her no more because she did this, this, and that. Oh, I don't kick it with her either because she did this, this. Like, damn, why are these bitches always doing this, this, and that to you?
What have you done?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are you adding to this? But
that woe is me syndrome.
it's exhausting.
It's exhausting. Especially, this is what you gotta ask yourself. If your woe is me is still the same woe is me as when you was in your 20s, the woe is you.
The woe is you.
Stop freaking playing. We
For
all
sure.
have to be accountable for what we do, for the behaviors that we exhibit and the ones that we do not.
Yeah. So
nobody can make us do absolutely nothing that we don't already want to do. You could absolutely egg somebody on, but the person's reaction, the person's behavior is theirs. And that whole, but I didn't do anything, like I was just there. I get that. And there are cases where you probably didn't do anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that was maybe that one situation. But most of them, you gotta ask yourself, what did I play? How did I play in the outcome of what just happened? What could I have done differently? And then hold yourself accountable and start changing. Excuse me, I don't know where this cough came from. But anyways.
Definitely gotta hold yourself accountable. But
if you want to grow, if you want to change, if you want to have a different reality for yourself, then of course you need to change your environment because you can't grow in the places where you've continuously always been sick at either.
That's true. So I did look up something. I think it's Loner Wolf. I don't know. But anyway, 11 signs of victim mentality. So 1, they're constantly blaming other people or situations for feeling miserable. They possess a life is against me attitude. They think others are purposely trying to hurt them. They are cynical and pessimistic. They feel powerless to change their circumstances. They enjoy sharing their tragic stories with other people. Have you ever got somebody that always has, like, everything you have to talk about is negative?
Right.
Like, girl, you won't believe what happened to me.
Tell me.
And then it's just like.
And what I'm really trying to say is don't tell me.
Like, what? What happened? They have a habit of blaming, attacking, and accusing those they love for how they feel. They're constantly putting themselves down. And that also goes to like when people are like fishing.
I can't stand it.
I hate that shit. Oh my gosh, my butt is so small.
Do something about it then. You squat every day? No, well, I don't care.
Like, oh, I hate the way my boobs sag. It's so ugly.
Get a doctor or shift them. Sure did.
You just shifted them on camera.
I don't care.
You just tit shift. Tit shift. I guess there's someone who's constantly fishing for comments because you're not going to get it from me. If you're fishing, I'm going to play dumb. Like, oh, yeah.
If I say you like my outfit, bitch, just say yes. I like it. That means you like my outfit, I like it. Just say yes.
Yeah, it was cute.
Thanks.
Where did I leave off? Okay, they believe they're.
Hey, there's a piece of plastic. Already. Okay, I'm done.
They believe they're the only ones being targeted for mistreatment. They refuse to analyze their beliefs or improve their life. And even when things go right, they find something to complain about.
And the title of that was Mentality.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about a mindset. Because what your brain dwells on is what will swell in your reality.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are the woe is me, if you are the victim, if you are any of those things, the narcissist, because a victim also is borderline narcissist because you're making everything about you.
So annoying.
So annoying. And so I'm sure that everybody, has encountered, or hell, you probably are the person. And that's okay if you are. Because if you can acknowledge that that's who the hell you are, that's called answerability. That's called self-awareness. That's called, that you're a little toxic. So then now what you got to do is, are you willing to change some of those behaviors? And if you're not, go ahead and go over there. Exit stage left if you want to kick it with Mark. But if you want to really, truly grow, then, there's simple things that you can do. And you started off by acknowledging that you're a little nasty. I don't like nice, nasty people.
Yeah.
Because nice, nasty people are those people who do things for you when y'all are good.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment that y'all fall out, they get nasty.
Mm.
And then they start saying shit like, oh, yeah. Say it.
They start saying stuff like what?
Say it. They say things that are not very nice.
Give me an example.
So, okay, I'll give you an example. So, we good. We could come into a situation. Let's say I need some money, right? And in the moment, we good. So you say, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, whatever you got. Boom, bam. Then some bullshit happens. And then now I'm a broke bitch. And that's nice, nasty. And for me, we good. And the thing about it is, I used to before absorb while observing. And that would cause me to react to people. They'd be like, what's wrong with Monica? Why she doing this? Why she doing that? So now what I do is I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. Always. Even, especially when somebody has given me their perspective and their perception of what their reality is of that person, right? Because you also have to realize that people are always hell-bent and devil-sent to try to mess up an image of you that they've created of themselves, right? So, in that case, if it was coming from the heart, you wouldn't even bring that to the surface, right? Because that ain't had nothing to do with nothing. And so I decided a long time ago, and I say long time ago like I decided probably about a year ago that I was no longer going to absorb what was not being done to me, but I would most definitely observe and decide whether the fuck or not I wanted to continue messing with folks. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I did. And that's just how I flow nowadays. Nah, you may not have done nothing directly to me,
but I've seen what you've done.
And I know what you're capable of, and I know what I'm capable of. So we just not gonna go there.
I'm not gonna allow you to do that to me.
Not at all.
Because if I do, then we're gonna have a problem.
See, and
you don't want no problem with me.
I'm quick with these hands. Not really. I really don't. A lot of people think that I'm real quick with these hands, but I'm not. But if I have to, I got good, quick. I got hands.
I knew that was coming.
I do. But I don't like to bring the hands out. So I know what energy is going to work with me and what's not. And I'm all about being your authentic self. So your authentic self is who you are when you're mad. What you say when you're mad, that is the truth. And so I'm going to stick to that. And I'm going to keep it pushing.
And when you're drunk. A drunk mind speaks the sober truth. Because you let all your
inhibitions are down.
Yeah.
You just talk.
It's like, oh,
that's why I ain't got my
that's how you really
always
feel.
Down. I'm always talking. So
what else? And then you're like, keep going.
Keep drinking.
I'm trying to figure out. You want to check
So,
Anchor? I think maybe at 30. Yeah. I'm mad at Roman.
Why?
Because now every time I look at you, I think I'm looking like the monkey.
Well, we were both looking like the monkeys.
But now that's what I like. My profile is looking.
It's about to end right now, and then we'll start it back up.
Man, hold up! Ooh. I got too much lean in my cup. Is that sweat?
Yeah.
It's kind of warm.
It sure is. Go turn on the AC or something. Do something. Do something. Shit. Let me start Anchor again.
You will not keep making it seem like I'm not doing anything. I don't know how to work your AC unit.
Oh my God, really, Whitney? You don't know how to see where it says on and off and
Why
auto?
Is it off?
Because I don't keep it on like that. I be cold.
It is. Oh. So from auto to on, or just turn the temperature down?
Huh?
It's on cool already.
It's on cool?
So just turn the temperature down?
Yeah. All right. We back.
77 degrees up in here.
God dog it. I hit the thing twice. We are back on Anchor. We had to take a little intermission because we ate up our 30 minutes. We had to turn on the AC because it's getting cold.
Yeah, it's kind of warm.
It's kind of warm.
Oh, they put the AC. Hey. Rain down on me.
So, yeah. So, don't be the victim. I mean,
it's not a good look.
It really isn't, especially when you keep having the same scenarios in your experiences play out, which means they're going to continuously happen because there is something at that level of a lesson that you've not learned, and so that lesson is going to repeat and repeat
until you learn it. Basically,
pretty much. So I learned that there were certain individuals that while I loved them, I loved them. And I loved to hang out with them. And I thought they were very creative. And they're actually who introduced me to this whole inside out living. Our energies just did not work well in all situations. And after 20 some years, you just gotta call a thing, man. And be like, I gotta go.
This ain't working anymore.
This ain't working because it's like I can't keep having instability over here and changing this and doing this and boom, 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 and then still having the same experiences, but I'm not the one controlling them. And so the only thing I could control was staying in it, and I decided to
get up out of it.
Yeah.
So, it happens. Just like, marriages break up.
Yeah, man.
People, I was with my ex-husband for almost 15 years, and it's just like, at that point, people are like, wow, 15 years, you're calling it quits? Well, yeah, a bitch is tired. Like, I can't do it all.
And when was it really over?
In 2011. And I hung in there as long as I can.
I know.
I gotta go.
Because again, when you changing and somebody else ain't, at that point in time, you gotta decide, okay, I'm gonna continue to take this abuse because that's what it is,
right?
It's abuse,
right?
And you gotta say, you know what? I love me more, and it's time for me to vacate mother truck and bounce.
See you later.
And that's just what it was. And even because I say it to this, disrespect got too loud because you and I know that situation, what it was for a really long time. And when the disrespect got loud enough for you, you was like, you know what?
I think
I'm real good because you don't understand. I don't need to deal with no shitty draw niggas. Because I do talk shit face to face. Oh, you know, because I've intercepted messages from mamas playing games with their family, talking about thinking I was a family member because I got the first name and she didn't. What? Don't mess with God's kids because he's always looking. Oh, if I could have only seen that lady's face.
I see.
But I know that she had shorted her mother trucking pants when I responded with my response. I'm like, yeah, you got the wrong one, but on the right day. Huh.
Oh my gosh, I would love to have been a fly on that wall.
Me too. And oh, the backtracking. The backtracking.
Girl.
I still got it too. I'm sure I got it because I keep all receipts.
Yes, ma'am. I got it too. Just in case.
Ooh, I was hot that day.
You
was hot.
I had to clock out of work.
And that's when I had to say, you know what? That's how I know God is well. And he is looking after her with me.
That's true.
Because, come on, what are the odds? What are the odds? I was like, you little mother-trucking old. That's all I'm going to say because she older than I am. And I'm going to respect my oldest because my mama taught me well.
Yeah.
My mama and my daddy. But let me catch you in the streets.
She could get it.
All of y'all can. Oh, sorry asses. I said it. I don't care. So anyways.
Needed to be said. The victim mentality also plays a big role in accountability. Mm-hmm. So one of the things we wanted to stress on is tips on how to get your shit done and hold yourself accountable.
Okay, tell them.
So, rebellagroup.com.
Oh, we're going to put it.
Yeah, she's going to put that in there because I'm not in it. Has these tips. So first, write it down, put it on paper so it's easier to see what's on your plate, which makes a lot of sense. You know how you have like a to-do list?
Mm-hmm.
You should do the same for, things you need to hold yourself accountable
for.
I
call them things of matter. That's how, I don't call it a to-do list, but these things that are like things that are helping me like grow from the inside out, I call them, it's my list of things of matter.
Okay. Things of matter. Also set mini goals.
Can y'all hear Patty?
I love Patty. Okay, sidebar. Off subject. Patty LaBelle. I was in a group chat with my we should do a lip sync battle.
Cause
I would kill no.
She could sing, but we don't wanna, we trying to get our contract, so we trying to save our vocals.
So anyway, I was in a group chat with the guys I play fantasy football with, and one of the
such a nerd. Like
they said, okay, we used to talk about like hot celebrities or whatever, and they all agreed that they would do Patty LaBelle. And then I was like, that's like your mom's age. And then one said,
Patty's cute, Patty.
And then one said Oprah and Gail for a tag team. Hey! At that point, I was like, this is getting weird. I'm going to go ahead and go.
Yeah, because
Oprah and Gail? Y'all may have mama issues. But anyway.
Yeah, I like Taylor Swift. What?
I was like, who the hell is Taylor Swift in her cardigan? So anyway, so set mini goals. Like, for example, you can save $20 a week for a whole year. Or you can work out 3 times a week for at least 30 minutes. Mini goals like that. And then you can celebrate those mini goals when you accomplish them.
Gotcha.
And then you need to recognize the signs of procrastination.
Procrastination
is big for me.
They call me, look, I had a boss to this day. I still appreciate him. He always will call me last minute Lotta. Because I get shit done last minute, but I got it done, and it was done with quality. However, the older that I've gotten, there's some areas of my life that require structure, and that structure requires having a set amount of regulated time to ensure that shit gets done. Because it gotta get done, and if it don't get done, then shit don't get, funded. And then I can't have no fun.
If you're not funded, you're not having fun.
Yeah. So, you know, I've had more answerability with myself on, Monica, you need to get up at this time. You need to get this done on this before this date. I literally I don't have to-do lists. I have things of matter list. That's what I have because those things matter to me. So I have to put them in the priority in order to ensure that I'm securing my future. But I'm still last minute with a whole lot of shit. Because it's just so much stuff that I want to do and that I got going on, and I just have to slow down and pull out that list and put the things of matter and the, you know, sometimes it goes by the order of date, sometimes it goes by the order of priority, and you gotta find your own flow. But again, I always say this, and I'm sure y'all probably like, if this bitch say it one more time, I'm saying 4 more times.
Well, I'm gonna say it.
About it is, you really gotta do what corresponds and works with you, because you know you better than you know your schedule from the top to the bottom, and so I can only tell you and share what I do, but those are the things that work for me, and it works with me because of the indoctrination. That's what I was trying to get to. The indoctrination that I follow, which is the law of attraction, and which is there really is no such thing as time. But of course, we live this human experience, so you have to adjust to certain things. But I could keep going on that. And some of y'all would follow, and some of y'all be like, what is she dumb? Whitney is right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Century.
So we gonna, and then what was the other stuff?
That was it.
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, she didn't finish her drink. Wait, and then you had another topic, because y'all see she's the one leading this today. I didn't prepare not a dang on thing. And it's going really well.
You think so?
Loving it. Don't y'all? Y'all, hey, I'm put the comments on, and y'all leave some comments. Let us know what we're doing and what y'all want us to talk about. Yeah.
That would be a good idea.
Let us know.
Don't go no bullshit though.
You can. It might not, and I'm blast you. No, I'm not gonna blast you. But what would you consider kind of bullshit?
Why are y'all single? That's bullshit.
What
kind of question?
That is bullshit.
You mean why am I single? By choice.
Definitely by choice. Because I could have me a little Negro. He might not be the cutest.
And he may actually be little. Hey, babe.
Hey, look.
I'm just saying.
No, I know what you're saying. Ain't nothing wrong with.
I ain't fucking with those short dude no more.
Because why? Because you experience something different, and that is life. That is why people should journey their way. Look, my dad is not a tall man. Not at all. My dad's like 5'7" at the most, 5'7", 5'8". But to me, that nigga King Kong. Okay? In every way. Because it's all about how a man carries himself. Sure. And my dad, he got the energy of a 6'6" nigga, okay? You can't tell him nothing, even on his worst day. Okay. And then you got dudes who have the physical aesthetics that are appealing to some women as far as having that stature of 6'6" and having the light complexion, but they carry the energy of a 4'3" midget that doesn't exist, because there's 4'3" midgets who have like the energy of 5'5" men, 6'6" men. So that was a bad analogy. But scratch that one. They have the energy of it's something that I'm not attracted to. Why? Because they don't know who they are. Mm-hmm. They don't own that shit. And I will absolutely, because I have dated somebody who's under 5'9", but carries himself and makes me feel protected, wanted, secured. I don't care. So at any rate, but I mean, I do like to look up. I do like to be swallowed in somebody's arms.
I want to feel little.
So yeah, I've dated somebody who was 6'6", and I've also dated somebody who was, he said 5'9". It was more like 5'6". Like, dude,
Yeah.
with heels, I was taller. So
Okay, yeah.
and I was like, why you gotta lie about your height? That shit don't fly with me. Don't lie about how tall you are, because nigga, I can tell.
The truth will come out.
I could tell through the pictures that the dude was short. But I still showed up to Papa Do's and we had a blast. But even short niggas act like asses. So, you know?
At the end of the day, a short nigga's a nigga.
A nigga's a nigga. Anyhow. And so then, what else we talking about?
That's it. That's all I got today.
Ooh, it's
about to get in these
413.
streets.
That's Elias'
Get in
birthday.
these streets.
You know, I always see 413. Elias, I hope you had a wonderful birthday. His birthday was April 13th, which was a few weeks ago. He turned 19.
Oh, you think you've grown?
He does. Yeah. Didi loves you always. You know the phone number. I know yours. And yeah, we're gonna make you do what we do, right? And on that note, we about to hit these motherfucking streets.
Hit him.
Let's see what we gonna hit. What we gonna walk out on though? Let's see. What can we hit him with?
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, that was a good one.
Which one?
Feels good. Because we about to hit the streets. And it feels good.
Okay, let me go back to it.
It feels good. Yeah. It feels good. Hey. We don't own the rights to this music. Don't try to sue us. Or take it off the platform. Oh, we want to be twerking later.
Oh yeah, twerk workout.
Fitness.
We'll go live.
I ain't got nothing to twerk, but these baby hands gonna be shaking and baking. It feels good. Yeah. It feels good. Oh, it feels good. Here we go. Hold two. Hey. Reverse.